Hello, my name is Kadiatu Ba. I am a senior here at Georgia State and I am a computer information systems major.
Welcome to week 10. In this module, we will be working on the sum product function within Excel. We will be demonstrating math formulas, vertical sort, and building a stacked column. You should make sure that macros are enabled for this Excel file. Now let's get ready and go ahead and jump in. We are going to build a math formula in cells H2 and I2 to calculate regular pay and to calculate overtime pay. So in select cell H2, we're going to use the equal sign. We are going to put in C2 asterisk to represent multiplication to get our product, and also use cell E2. We're going to hit the enter sign and it should give us our product. We're going to repeat the same thing in cell I2, but this time we're going to be calculating overtime pay. Therefore, we will be putting in equal sign D2 asterisk for multiplication, and also be putting in F2 and hit the enter sign. After this, we're going to use the fill handle to bulk copy the math formulas down through rows 25. The result should calculate values in full range H2 through I25. So what we're going to do is select cell H2. We're going to put our cursor over the small green box at the bottom right corner and click it and drag it down to cell H25. And we're going to repeat the same thing for I2. Fill handle and drag it down. Now, if you see hashtags in cell H27, all you can do is just increase the width of the column so the numbers can fit. To sort the table of data A1 through F25 by week without moving the column headers. So what we can do is stay in the ribbon home tab, and what we're going to do is highlight cells A1 through F25. Under the editing panel of the home ribbon, we can click sort and filter, click custom sort, and what we're going to do is under the column, we're going to sort it by week instead of employee, and click OK. There, as you're going to see, the data is going to change from weeks 1 through 8. Week 1, we're going to calculate week 1 in cell J4. So what we are going to do is use the sum product function, equal sign, type in sum product, open parentheses. We're going to use cells B2 through B4 for the first array. The second array, since we're calculating the regular pay, we're going to use cells C2 through C4, comma, and for the third array, we're going to use cells E2 through E4. Close paren, enter. We're going to do the same thing for in cells K4 for overtime pay, but in this case, we're going to use different columns and different letters. So first, equal sign, sum product, open paren, cells B2 through B4 once again, since we're doing week 1, and that's for the first array. The second array, since this again, it is overtime pay, so we're going to use cells D2 through D4. And for the third array, we're going to use the overtime hours in column F. So F2, semicolon F4. Now press enter. And then we're going to replicate this for the rest of the rows, as in rows 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, and 24. So what we're going to do is, an easier way to do it is just click cell J4, use Control C to copy. And what we're going to do is use the down arrow, Control V, and paste. Control V. Now we're going to do the same thing for overtime pay in column K. Or step, we are going to add a filter for column J and set the column J filter to omit any blanks. So we're going to hover over column J and select it. We're going to still stay in the home tab of the ribbon, go to the editing panel, and click sort and filter. We're going to click filter, and it's going to add a filter to the header of column J. Now what you can do is click that arrow, and we're going to omit any blanks. So scroll down and remove the check and click OK. Now we're going to see all the data get shorter because we only want weeks 1 through 8 to show. So now we're going to escape from that, and we're going to build a stacked column chart for the weekly payroll for weeks 1 through 8 only. The result should have only overtime payment stacked on top of regular pay. So we're going to highlight cells columns H and I, and we are going to go to the Insert tab on the ribbon. Under Charts, we're going to click the 2D stacked column chart. And here we go. We're going to change the title to Stacked Column Chart. And there you have it. You have successfully completed a sum product Excel